They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is the Outlet Pass Podcast, episode 30. I'm your resident JT McConnell. Homie. More importantly, my real name, Justin DiVirgilio. And it's a beautiful night in South Philadelphia. Sitting on my left is my good friend and co-host, Dante Parentozzi. How you doing tonight, Don?
What's good, Dirt? Got a night coming.
I'm feeling good.
Got a good night of sleep. You got a day ahead of you, my boy.
Yes, I do. It's been crazy. I've been excited since last Thursday. And if you don't know, if you don't follow us, or you're tuning in just because of this one specific story, I am foot racing the 3 general manager, Mike Scott, tomorrow, South Philly Super Site, 10th and Bigler, 12 noon on the dot. I am sorry if you have work and other real life things to do and you're a Sixers fan. It will be filmed and everything. So just as you're following it now on the internet, you'll be able to do so after the race. Dude, life's been kind of crazy.
It's been pretty fun the past week, trying to get some juice behind us, you know what I'm saying?
I haven't really gotten to talk about, I know it's, cool to promote it, but I haven't gotten to talk about, that this has been, this is a real thing in my life. Still trying to grasp, just this happening is, foreign. It's not normal.
Yeah, we've been, it's just something that, I don't even know. It's just we've been doing this for 30 episodes, that we just needed one thing to, maybe pop off a little bit with it for you. This is your jam. And Mike Scott being just a Philly guy is just what's making this thing happen. And God bless. God bless.
You seem more speechless than me, and you're it's not happening to you.
It's not.
But I haven't been speechless about it. I'm just really, I'm really grateful, honestly, because I'm asking for some type of attention, but it's I don't take myself that serious. It's kind of lighthearted. If I lose to an NBA player in a 100-meter foot race, it's cool.
Oh my gosh, he lost. No, that's not going to be what the news says. It's going to be Mike Scott. No, Mike Scott didn't dust a dude. You might be a step behind. Nah, you got a shot. We'll see. But it'll be fun. People will show out. Get to see what's good, and then build off the pod.
Yeah, it's been I've been doing a press run this week or a little bit. I don't know. It's just
And he's also been involved, which is.
Yeah, we talk.
Which is a homie move. He's reposted stuff. He's made some comments. He's pretty funny and comical with his stuff that he's hitting you back with.
Oh,
so.
yeah. It's just jabs and jokes on the internet. It's cool. I'm excited to meet him. And I'm pretty sure the energy will be the same in person.
He'll dap up everybody.
He'll be excited. I think he's just excited to do it and then just meet all the fans because he's having a fan meeting that day. Because then later that night he goes to Mitchell and Ness.
Exactly.
For 45 minutes.
I saw that.
So.
You said, might as well get after it that day with the Philly crew. So,
just one
good for
thing.
him.
Can we talk about the Skip Bayless Reddit comment? Just because I thought it was funny.
Oh, my God.
I thought it was funny.
Matt pulled that up, huh?
Yeah.
He's a deep diver. That's why we knew he would find that
Matt
shit.
can go on the internet. For sure. I get I have the attention span you're supposed to have on the internet. It's you get bored and just go into something else. I don't read a lot, especially Reddit. Because I think this is on the website. This isn't an app.
Oh, he's in there.
Yeah, he's in the depths of Reddit. And so somebody posted that the race is happening, Justin, against Mike Scott. And somebody commented, I don't even feel like saying this guy's name. 167 upvotes, though.
Oh.
That means likes.
All right.
Which is fine. I think it's kind of funny, too.
I'm here for it. I'm here. Whatever.
LOL, the fans' desperate attempt at attention actually worked. Genius. Now his name and podcast are going to get blasted all over Twitter after he gets smoked in the race. The Skip Bayless strategy, only on a much lower scale. Now, most of that was all probably going to be all factual except for that Skip Bayless part. Skip Bayless uses hate to get up on people and get his name out there. I didn't say I was going to win first. Mike Scott said he was going to win. So what am I going to think? Yes, you are, sir. You're an NBA player.
Yeah, you gotta come out and bring that energy.
Yeah, you want smoke.
The Cleveland Browns 3 years ago used to say they were going to win the next game, or the Bills. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bills fans out here.
The Sixers 4 years ago said they were going to
win. But what are you going to do? You got to be out there. You got to put your chest out there.
I just thought that was so funny. Like that type of conversation was having about me on the internet. Like, all right, at least like that's the only thing. But other than this, desperate attempt, but then called me a genius. So he would have did it if he was in my position.
Shit.
Hey, Doug Flutie threw that Hail Mary. Christian Laettner put up that shot. That was a desperate attempt at a win. Like, the game-winning shots are sometimes desperation shots. Let me tell you a little something.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges in the NCAA tournament to win the... No, that wasn't him, was it? Who was that?
He did not make it. Who?
Chris Jenkins.
Three? Yes, he did.
Yes. All right. Well, still, he had
North Carolina with the fucking gas pipe.
But, yeah.
Sometimes it's like that.
I thought it was funny.
Banging. I think he's doing great with it, and the video is hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
I love that music. A lot of people know that by heart. Like, it's just like...
The Eric Thomas motivational speaking.
Yeah. And that's also... What song's that in as well?
Wins and Losses.
Yeah.
Meek. That's why, again, like, I was very... I don't mean to like just tell everything that my thought process, but like Mike Scott said, good luck. So I said, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, because just replying to him if you paid attention to him, and then put Meek in there because obviously keep it Philly. It's in South Philly. Like I'm from right over here, so like just keep it that way. And
you're sticking with the times too. Meek just got off probation, so you're really with it right now.
What if Meek pulls up?
That would be
because he was just here.
Was he in Philly, Reese?
He had to have a hearing. All right.
Yeah, All right. Let's.
So it could happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just saying it could happen. Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible.
Facts. If a second dude pulls up, I would be excited. That would be
pretty sick.
Yeah.
And then
or a female, whatever.
Whoever from famous from the city pulls up. That's fine.
Would preference, a Philly guy,
Oh yeah, anybody famous can pull up, of course.
Yeah.
But, would you like to talk about something that really excites me? Let's talk about something that would excite you, and that's Ben Simmons taking jumpers in game.
Gang. That is my guy. It feels so good to see it. Like, I'm not commenting. I'm not riding him right now. I'm just because last year I got all gassed up about Markelle and videos, and it can be deceiving over a summer because. Yes, he might be playing against real NBA players, but in a real game, Devin Booker ain't covering him. I don't really see that matchup there. I don't see guys playing him as hard, in these type of games. He has a little bit of open room, so I'm not knocking Ben because I'm happy that he's taking them.
No, I think I'm on the same plane as you, and to agree about your stance is that you can't get too high about this.
Right.
Because it's just pickup games. There's not a lot of real defense going on. If people like to criticize the NBA defense in season, you want to criticize some pickup defense, then go ahead, because it's not a lot of it.
Right.
So, but he's hitting them, and he looks pretty comfortable. I just got to watch him more if the elbow's good. The one pull-up three from the right side, I think he's going to really
That's going to be his spot.
The right side, because it's easier to put the ball in the way he shoots.
Whose sweet spot was that? And hopefully he learned that last year.
James Buckets. I'm not James. Jimmy, not James. Yeah, that was his sweet side where he hit the winners.
So hopefully he learned, a little something about that spot.
The same side he drove for the game-tying layup in the Game 7 against the Raptors. I know it's a drive, but still.
Yeah.
Went right.
Ben had to learn something from Jimmy in the time here. That's my hope and expect. Right?
I hope all of them did.
Yeah. But,
because I don't think Jimmy Butler was that much of a detriment. I think he just didn't want to play here.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Philly's probably not his type of cup of tea. He's used to the, warmer weather.
Not in his pro career.
I guess not in his pro career, warmer weather, but his
And he finally
life,
got to choose.
Yeah, it's facts.
So he was like, all right, cool, I'm going to head down to Miami.
Did you see Ben's leg, though? It kind of flares out a little bit.
Which one? His left leg?
It might be his right, actually.
Then that's his pivot foot. Why would that flare out on the jump shot? Because he's shooting with his left hand.
He langs it. He kicks the right. I'm pretty sure it's the right. I'm pretty sure he throws the right. It looks weird.
That's not good.
Because it doesn't look, it looks a little off to me, but I'm just nervous if a guy closes out, it's going to run Ben in the leg. Because I don't think Ben got hurt. I know I shouldn't be thinking that like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't really.
But that's going to expose you.
Yeah.
But he also might get fouls for it because, but
his
they don't
leg's
really go
kicked
for
out.
that as much anymore. That call. They're trying to eliminate it, but whatever.
They're trying
Ben
to.
is shooting jumpers and making threes. Everybody else can eat my cheeks. All right.
Okay, so with that being said, over under 4 jump shots for Ben Simmons a game. By the end of the season,
Under.
obviously.
I'd say 3.5 is a good number. I know that's so close to 4, but I think that'll be more of his ballpark. There's a lot of guys, a lot of mouths to
since
feed.
they're so scarce, name the jump shots you think he's going to take most frequently. So out of the 3.5,
The sides,
the
of
right
the net,
pull up.
the sides of the net, and then right step in from the free throw line. I see him taking that a lot.
Okay.
Those
From
would be
either side, though.
either
Or is he going to
side
be very
and then
particular?
Either side and in the middle. I don't think you're going to see him do something that it's not going to be a shock when he hits. He's not going to do a corner one. You're not
Never
gonna,
corner threes?
That's unless he gets a full pass open. But that's not
And he
Ben's
just
game.
sits there for a couple
But
seconds?
that's not Ben's game. The only thing is when he might give up a ball and go high in the corner, he ain't gonna. He always
He'll
hides
cut.
under. So I don't see him doing the corner 3. But if he gives me inside the free throw line when he picks up his dribble and just shoots it, I'll be a happy man.
Yeah, I mean,
Won't we all?
as long as he just takes jump shots and tries to, looks like he's actually improving. Yo, NBA players, if you're listening to this now that I'm racing Mike Scott, talk shit to Ben Simmons. Say he can't shoot because maybe he will then shoot. Because I think he only responds to his competition. He wouldn't
don't-
listen to me and you
he don't-
if we told him to shoot jump shots.
Yeah, he don't care about what media says or.
But he cares about missing them. I think he does care about
I
the
think
perception.
that's a part of it. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you love shooting 56.5% from the field?
Yeah, but you understand the game of basketball. If you're such this basketball savant and you have such a high IQ even at your young age, why would you not understand? Hey, maybe I got to try jump shots if I'm going to have the ball this much. And I'm not trying to go hard on them. I'm just saying, like, it's obvious. And I've been patient. I'm never like, oh, like, haters we know trade them or whatever. Like, why would you trade someone who's supposed to be has such a high ceiling?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. But I can't wait to see it. I'm glad he withdrew out of the FIBA World Cup.
So he'll do the exhibition games, right? But he won't do the actual ones, right? Because he wants to be back with the Sixers to practice. Same with Tobias, so go look for both of them.
So they're doing exhibition games.
I don't know about I don't think Tobias is doing exhibition games, but Ben I think still committed to that as of right now. But he's not going to do the in-game ones.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
It's a solid move. I mean, he just wants to be with the Sixers during the time of getting down.
Yeah, and have your jump shots mean more, I guess, playing with your teammates.
I mean, playing next to your guys, we got 2 different guys.
Multiple
on our
different guys, because they switch up teams in practice. That's what makes a team a team.
Yeah.
You got to get used to playing with people.
But the problem was we had such a talented squad at the end of the year, but we only played 20-something games together. And not even that, because a lot of them were injured throughout the time. So,
Exactly.
So like now, if you got a whole month under your belt coming into the season, everyone's pretty much healthy. I mean, they're all healthy, right? Coming into the season, go get it.
Okay.
Going to get it.
But jump shots are definitely happening.
A few a game.
Okay. All right. Then
You might get a 3 a game.
That's fine. Yo, as long as they're happening,
As long as they're
I'm cool. Like, I'm chilling. I'm not going to ask him to step out too far because obviously this has been a far point for him to reach. It's his 3rd year. Like, whatever. But he's still a transcendent talent. I understand that. Former Sixer Kyle Korver went to the Milwaukee Bucks. I was kind of upset about this, but not really. Like, it would have been nice to have somebody of his pedigree and such a great three-point shooter. I think he's in the top 20 of three-pointers made ever, even though he would have been a downgrade to J.J. Redick. But an upgrade compared to someone like Furkan Korkmaz, who
Facts.
we signed for a 2-year minimum deal today.
Brutal.
I mean, or was that yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, Wednesday. What do you think about Korver to the Bucks? And then we'll talk about Fergie Ferk.
Well, I don't see. There's minimal. I think that Korver could add for the Bucks on the court, but off the court, this will be a good shining moment for a lot of guys on that squad. He's a good player to have around. Good professional. And some people can learn off of him. Giannis is already practicing with him. We saw that. So it's a good look. It would have been nice for the Sixers. But I'm not dying to get him. I'd love to see us get Trey Burke if that was possible still. You don't think it's possible?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how much we would do because I
We need a
think
backup point guard.
the thing, I mean, do we?
You don't like Net? You like Neto?
No, it's just, well, he's already here and they're just going to stagger minutes.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
do you want like a backup point guard to take someone else's role who could maybe if they're playing together? I don't know. I just believe let's try and stagger the minutes first because like and see how it goes. You could experiment. Obviously, the Sixers experimented 2 different times last year. Like, we've seen it before. Jimmy and
Ben.
then Jimmy and Tobias. So,
Yeah.
and Mike Scott and Boban and all them guys.
Yep.
Like, it's the same idea.
Oh, let's go. Trey Burke right this second while we're doing the podcast. Let's go. That is hot, yo. Cool. Look at that. Right on my phone. That's crazy. Oh, I got so loud. I'm sorry.
It's so loud.
People. That is. that
He was
right there.
hype.
That was right, yo.
Can we
That's
see
really,
this?
Oh, my God.
Let's see. All right, so breaking news to Sixers fans. Free agent guard agrees to 1-year deal with Philadelphia.
Wow. Okay.
All right, cool.
All right.
That's fine. I like Trey Burke in Michigan.
Damn
I mean,
me up. Damn me up. Say it and
yeah,
say it. All
you
right?
just said it. Like,
Yo.
so you're excited.
Yes. What do you got to say now? You got to give me something to why it's going to be a good value add for the Sixers.
Yeah. I mean, I guess him, Shake Milton, Raul Neto, and Furkan Korkmaz are going to be battling for minutes. All right. I think out of the names I said, I think he has the edge. He's the best player.
Right.
So I think he'll get a spot.
But he'll get less minutes than Zaire and Matisse, or they're all probably get around the same amount.
They'll get around the same. I think
12.
I think the rooks should get more minutes because they're rookies. And
Right,
they,
but on this team, you got to win. We don't care about how much development do you care about.
but I think they're ready enough to, and what the roles they're doing, what they're going to be starting to do, and then eventually maybe grow into, I think they deserve more tick because of what they contribute to the Sixers' overall style of play. Trey Burke doesn't contribute a lot. Let's be honest. Like to what the Sixers are doing. What's the starting 5? Defense, transition, and bully you.
Right.
So what do Zaire and Matisse add?
That type.
Exactly. So why would you not want to put them in there more than Trey Burke or the same amount?
I get that.
That's
but
all I'm
you
saying.
You still need Trey at some point because he could have a ball in his hand. He could create his own shot. As crazy as it is, we don't have many guys that could do that on the Sixers.
On the bench. Oh,
Right.
no, I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It remains to be seen.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's pretty much a lot of us. But, it's a hype move. I'm cool with it. Jet loves it probably. Michigan boy, that was one of the most exciting March Madnesses I've ever seen.
Dude, you got way hype for a Trey Burke 1-year deal minimum signing, though. Only because you were talking about it. I think that's why you got hype.
Of course. That was right on the bean right there.
That was like 2 minutes before then your phone lit up. Yeah, Sixers signed Trey Burke, obviously. Cool move. Like, I'm not going to get too high or too low about it. I like them, so I'm fine with it.
I'm with it.
Let's talk about, did you see JJ Redick is back on social media?
Where's he been? He's been off?
He's never been. You don't know the story.
No.
He's been off of social media for a good while because he doesn't like Twitter.
Because of what happened before when did he get like a little attacked by?
No, that was even before that.
Oh,
he said he was not on social media, but he did a podcast, which is funny.
He had the pod, yeah.
Yeah, he still does, I think. He hasn't done an episode in a while. Yeah, that's always been the joke is he's not on social media, but he said he made a burner account during free agency to follow the news. He told Woj this. And I was like, well, all right. Like, it was just kind of funny because it's Sixer-related news.
Yeah.
He started that while he was on the Sixers.
Colangelo boy over here.
FIBA World Cup, we were talking about earlier. Just let me run through some more names, notable names to drop out. We said Ben already. C.J. McCollum, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Eric Gordon, Tristan Thompson, Damian Lillard, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Love. That's what I have. I think there was like one more from USA. Let's see. Paul Millsap.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was replaced by... This is mainly the replacement team. I think it's everybody. Harrison Barnes, Jaylen Brown, Andre Drummond, Kyle Kuzma, Brook, Brooke Lopez, Kyle Lowry, Chris Middleton, Donovan Mitchell, Mason Plumlee, Julius Randle, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, PJ Tucker, Miles Turner, Kemba Walker, Thaddeus Young. It's a cool team. It's a bunch of NBA players that never play together for the most part. A lot of Celtics there.
They'll win because they're NBA players.
And they're American.
But, obviously they're missing out on a lot of key talent in the league, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, we know they're going to bring it home. Kemba's the best player on that team.
The FIBA World Cup.
They got 3 Celtics on there, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
No Sixers?
Yeah, ours dropped out, buddy.
Yeah. Good luck, Tobias. Smart man.
The FIBA World Cup is probably the 3rd most popular basketball tournament anyway, if I'm thinking about it in my head.
March Madness, Olympics, that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
And I guess, yeah.
But even the FIBA sometimes don't even get me out of my seat.
No,
good.
I like the ball. Or is that the
You
Olympic
like
ball?
No, that's it. No, you're right. You're right. They got a banging ball.
Maybe at this point, the big three maybe be seeing more people than the FIBA right now. Because Brandon Roy dropped somebody the other day. I was a big Brandon Roy guy back in the day.
Oh, he was a bucket, bro.
He was. He still is, apparently.
He's a coach. He was a coach for Michael Porter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in high school.
You
Learn
watching?
something new every day, boo.
Oh, for sure. Are you watching any FIBA games now?
Currently?
Like when the tournament starts?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
All right. How much will you care? That's my real question.
Well, if Kuzma's in, I ain't watching him. I don't bang with him. None of the Celtics guys I really like that much that I want to like get out of my seat for. But I'd like to see Donovan Mitchell have some fun out there. Little bouncy boy, Kemba.
That's it.
Tatum. They got Tatum, Brown, and Marcus Smart. I'm not including Kemba right now. You know what I'm saying?
Kemba is a Celtic. Oh,
He
there's
is.
4. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
4, yo.
Yeah, that's. I mean, cool. That's
Cool for them. Good for them.
Good for the
get to
Boston
play
Celtics.
together.
Yeah, have fun playing out there.
But
we'll
be
beat
fun.
you in the playoffs.
Where is the FIBA tournament this year?
I don't know, but
I didn't even look at what host country it was.
well, I don't know.
But probably amazing. I mean,
Yeah, you get to
they
travel the world.
located. Yeah. Oh, all
They
day.
organize that pretty well.
And the coaches pop, and the assistants are like Steve Kerr. Set up pretty nice.
I don't know the coaches, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it's some type top talent coach. Did you see the NBA owners meeting happened this week? There was a report that they talked a lot about tampering. So I think the meeting went like this. I hope it went like this. Adam Silver stands up and said, "Who's the fucking rat?"
Yo, who's the rat?
I don't think he would do that, but just for dramatic purposes, like just comedy wise, because there's got to be rats in the league. Like
You don't think Jeannie Buss was just like, "You did it, Steve"? Say something like that. Call out Steve Ballmer and just be like, "Yo, you Clippers, you did some finesse. Uncle Dennis got a private yacht somewhere off the coast of California.
there was a bribery.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
Bomber got that bread, boy.
no, yeah, he does.
55 Bs. Woo.
But it's not even that. It's JJ Redick said on the podcast with Woj that Twitter knew that he signed with the Pelicans before JJ Redick knew that he signed with the Pelicans.
Really?
Yes.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I don't know why they're treating tampering so serious when it was just obviously so blatant. In this, like me and Matt talked about it. I was like, how real is tampering? When they decide to care about it, like during the season,
Right.
like Matt made this point. He said once the playoffs are done or your team's out or your team's done, it's like, all right, then they just maybe start talking. And you don't have to tell anybody.
But free agents, only if it's
Free agents start talking. You could talk to coaches,
I
from
think
that
players
shit.
can talk to each other, but if someone talked to
Exactly.
Paul George, I don't bang with that. It was after the fact.
So
Obviously, Paul George was later.
So what if the PR guy talked to Paul George?
Well, thank God of the timing of Paul George. It was obviously later, and free agency was like obviously a couple of days fresh at that point.
Yeah, and it was a bait and switch.
But imagine if it was right off the spot. That would be clear, blatant, obvious shit that that was a bad move. But you know what bothered me more this week? That they doubled down on it. Steve Kerr came out and said that Anthony Davis' move was bad for the league.
The one that I didn't see that.
He tried to justify it by saying that AD signed a contract with the Pelicans and he can't force to leave a team. Like, that's bad for the league. But he had to justify it like that. Because if not, we coming for that ass. You know what I'm saying?
KD left. Is that where you're at?
Or
Okay.
KD left. KD
So,
even went there. That was a squad
let me break it
before
down.
a squad.
Let me break this. Let me break it down for you.
Break it down.
I think Steve Kerr said that out of fear. Because Paul George is in his conference now on a better team. Well, he's been in the conference for 2 years. But he didn't give a fuck when Kyrie Irving did it 2 years ago. Nah, just a little thought. Anthony Davis did it. He cares.
Of course.
Because it's in his conference.
It's home turf, homie.
So I hate when people act. Give us the real reason why you care. You don't care that a person can't do that because he signed the contract. You care because he's playing in your division.
Listen, only when it hits home does it matter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's what happens here.
I don't rock with that Steve Kerr.
Okay. But
No.
you're a Steve Kerr guy.
I am, but I can
But
go
not there. You can call bull.
I can bullshit when I see it.
All right, bet.
Speaking of like the Lakers, and Chris Paul was supposed to go to the Lakers, we know. Apparently he's staying put in Oklahoma City, which I think is fine.
I didn't see that coming from him until I saw him that little write-up. But he's, maybe putting a good word out there because he don't want to have any negative light on him. But still don't sleep on the fact that he gets traded, So I wouldn't sleep on that still. Still happen.
Yeah, maybe staying put momentarily, like for the summer. He'll have training camp. He'll get to teach Shai Gilgeous a couple things. He'll get to play with whoever's on that team still. They didn't really trade a lot of guys. They traded one person. Yeah. 2 people. Paul George and Jeremy Grant. And they got 9 draft picks and 3 players back. And Russell Westbrook. Forgot about him. That's bad. Yeah. I don't mean to disrespect him like that. But I can see Chris Paul going to Miami.
Yeah. Be a solid move for him.
That's an easy
7
spot.
years too late, but whatever, Sometimes it be like that.
Really late to the dance? That's not good. I guess him and Jimmy Butler would do fine. Who knows?
East is still the East to a certain extent. Yeah, there's top 5 teams, and then it's a bottom rest, and anybody can get it. Heat might be one of them.
You're right. I don't
Could see them in the first round if the Sixers are the first.
That's true.
Or the Bucks, obviously. But
Bradley Beal might get rich. I'm just thinking about
hella rich.
Yeah, 3 years, $111 million when he's eligible for the extension by the Wizards. They're going to offer him that. Do I think he should take it? No.
You don't like the Wizards? You don't like the organization?
No, I think they paid the wrong person. I think everyone knows they paid the wrong person.
At that time, it was tough,
including the Wizards. Well,
at that time, it looked like a pretty good deal.
And the Wizards weren't. No, it didn't.
It was expensive. It definitely was a pretty penny.
How much he make a year?
Oh, he's getting like
damn near 50.
Oh, really?
No, I think it's in the 40s. But yeah. I guessed it.
But I mean, who the hell would have knew that he would have fell in his kitchen?
I don't care. He still wouldn't have gotten better, even if he didn't fall in his kitchen. I think John Wall is the player he is, even without the injuries. He would have got injured anyway. He's got knee problems before, and he plays way too fast.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I like John Wall, though.
I worry more about him than Russell Westbrook, even though they have similar issues. Just because he's gotten hurt more. Yeah. And he hasn't carried a team to a playoff spot, like in the same fashion Russ did. Because I think Russ takes too many shots, but I can also credit him that he carried that team.
For sure.
Like, he always had Bradley Beal.
We never put John Wall in the same ilk as Russell Westbrook, obviously. But at the same time, in terms of the payment, yeah.
The payment and the style of play.
2 years ago, we thought John Wall was going to be coming up.
You did.
Yeah, I did. Oh my God. We remember that game? I remember watching that game. I was in New Hampshire. We all were around the TV like nuts when he hit that shot.
Playoff game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was it?
Against the Celtics.
Yes.
He stood there like a grown-ass man.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't believe it then.
And then Kobe came out and said, what do you say, first team all defense or something he wanted out of John Wall? That was his...
He wanted him to get that.
Yeah,
or they wanted him to give him it?
That's what he wanted him to work for.
Oh, well, why would he do that?
Because he wanted him to be a two-way stud because he had the speed and the athleticism to be a horse on both ways. And
I ask a lot of rhetorical questions.
His body's...
I don't think he would have did that. Like, certain guards just aren't that good at defense. Like, it's only so much. Their offense is always going to be better. I just feel that way. And, yeah, John Wall, I didn't think the jump shot was going to get any better. I didn't believe in it. I still don't. If he proves me wrong, God bless. Like, I hope so, because you're pretty entertaining when you're really good. But Thanks. I've always liked Bradley Beal more.
Oh, I like Bradley Beal.
I like his game better. It is better. Even though he always goes to the step back to the left from the inside off his right foot. Always does that. Like, that's his go-to. But he makes it. He's crafty. I think he's just a different type of player than John Wall.
Are his stats a little inflated?
Maybe, but they gave him the ball. What do you want him to do with it?
Yeah.
They say, hey, Brad,
he's good.
Do something. Make something happen. And he made whatever he felt like happening on those possessions.
But
same thing you would say with Russ, and he made something happen. But it's just when you miss the amount of shots, it's bad. Like, when your efficiency is bad, then I can't really defend him. I can defend Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
Because he's been pretty efficient. Do you think he resigns?
He's never been outspoken at all, huh?
No, I think what Bradley Beal is most famous for on Twitter and Instagram is the meme when they said, "Yo, Brett, whatever they said this year, the you suck," and he walks back and he stares at him disappointingly.
Yeah.
I forget what he says though.
That's like his bag. I feel like he might just. He's gonna make a lot of money. Get your money.
Well, yeah, he is a top
He's
35
never said,
player.
I want to come out and win. I want to see that.
That's
out of him.
understood.
Right. But some dudes, he's never would have made an attempt to link up with somebody. And it's sad to say
Not yet.
But it's sad to say that I'm even saying that in this day and age.
Look, maybe Bradley Beal's Kawhi-esque in the way he moves.
Okay. Did you see Kawhi's shirt, by the way? He was getting funky out there in L.A.
No, what was the
It
shirt?
was all this graphics all over his shirt for his introduction. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"All right,
yeah.
Kawhi."
I saw it. Yeah, maybe he moves quietly. And then when it happens, everybody's
be a
shocked.
jam.
Everybody learns at the same time. Speaking of, you mentioned the press conference. I think they were like, they had them standing 13-2, and they're like, why you have him over there? Because then Kawhi went on Paul George's right and did 2-1-3, which is a zip code, a California zip code.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a little cool thing. I didn't think Steve Ballmer was really wilding like that.
Lewis thought he was.
Yeah, I was like, what did he do again?
He's with that energy. He's just got that energy.
He's just hype. I think like.
Did anybody ever watch a Microsoft video of him when he has his big presentations? He goes nuts. He wild out. There's videos of like you type in Microsoft CEO and it'll be like dances, and he gets all animated and shit. He sweats. He's a classic, but he don't care. He's got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on his team. Lou Williams, Landry Shamet, Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, a good little squad. Can we talk about also a good squad, perennial good squad, the San Antonio Spurs? Tim Duncan becoming an assistant coach for the Spurs, working with Pop once again.
Cool move.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see it coming. I didn't think Tim Duncan was going to come back to basketball.
I thought that was it. He was going to be away.
I thought he was going to start swimming again.
Yeah, I thought he was like just going to be in his bag. Where's he at? The Virgin Islands? Like he just.
That's where he was born. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that when he retired, he slid away from basketball. That's how he retired. I thought that would be, he would just go out and we would talk about him as a great player, but we wouldn't think anything more. But now he's back. I love what Pop said. After 19 years of being his assistant, he might as well be mine or something like that.
Yeah,
it was cool.
I saw that as a funny
All right,
little
Pop,
joke.
like, cool. I don't see Tim Duncan ever being a head coach, right? Just an assistant.
If he stays put.
Because
or maybe
Pop has aged.
Ooh,
I don't want to gas up too hard.
Maybe taking over the helm at some point, having it passed down. It would be a nice little heartwarming moment.
Yeah.
He coached him, then he played for him for a while, sat under him as an assistant coach, learned, got the head coaching ball dropped in his lap. The rest is history.
Obviously, he knows how.
And hopefully, if that does happen, the Spurs and Tim Duncan don't ruin his legacy or taint it by not being a perennial great team like they have been. Because that wouldn't look good.
But he had to learn a thing or two from one of the best to ever do it. He runs an organization like a gem. He's probably learned that over the years, how to behave. And it would be cool. Cool, something to think about.
Yeah, they also made more moves by naming R.C. Buford as their CEO and Brian Wright as their GM. I know R.C. Buford. I know I heard the name.
Right.
I know he's a big deal. So I guess the Spurs are doing the right things because
they're setting up for life after Pop.
Smart. Getting their insurance policy together. It's not a bad idea. Oh, what's up, guys? Took a little pause for the cause of seeing me on another podcast. Actually, we just listened back to my interview on Sixers Talk with Danny Palmels and Amy Fadul on NBC Sports Philly. Want to thank them once again. It was a great time meeting you and talking with you guys. Don, what'd you think?
They were piping you up. They brought that energy just like you did, boy.
Yeah, they were excited. It's just, I've talked about it so much, like I said earlier. It's just really, this is my life right now. That's the thing I want to say. This is my life right now. And I don't know, man. Should I have some type of strategy to run? I think if I think that too much about it too much like that, I won't enjoy it.
You're just gonna get up to you're gonna dap him up. You're gonna get up to the line and you're gonna say good luck. You're gonna put your head down.
I wonder if
bust.
I wonder if he'll be a little early. I wonder.
Make sure he stretches, boy. Make sure we don't need.
He's a grown ass man.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
He's a grown ass man. What would you like me to do? Did you stress, yo? You hydrate?
Yeah.
Are you good? Like, I'm pretty sure he asked his kids that. Did you drink? You eat? Like, no. I'm pretty sure he knows. I hope he does. If not, like, I'll win then.
Think he's gonna pull up in a Flyers jersey or one of those jerseys, hockey jerseys that he wears? Because this is competitive for him.
I hope not. Unless he pulls,
hot.
He pulls up in the jersey and then takes it off into his sports gear, because that's what he does when he gets to arenas.
Facts.
It's a good point. What kind of car do you think he's coming in?
What's he got?
I don't know. Just speculate. If you
G-Wagon? If I was Mike Scott, I got a G-Wagon.
All right. That's not a bad car to have. It's a very nice car. Seen a couple nice ones in my time. One out in Cali and the one that I've seen Alshon Jeffrey drive.
Probably all decked out real nice.
This is all black. Pretty simple. Looks nice. Looks like a great car to drive.
Oh, yeah. Up high. Driving behind the whip like that.
I don't know how many people's coming. I don't
know.
They asked me that. Like, I don't know what to expect.
We've had a lot of people reach out. It's
Yeah.
a Friday at noon, which sometimes might be hard, but people will show.
Depending on who you are, our demographic is college kids, basically.
Yeah.
So they're out of work or out of school and have nothing to do on a Friday at noon, possibly.
Facts.
And it's local. Man, it's going to be... Yeah, Danny Palmel's might be right, saying it might be a zoo tomorrow.
Yeah, people off the street, I think he's right when he says that. People will pull up.
I don't know what the... Like, it's a pie. I feel like this is the most we had to talk about something. Like, this is such a big event, but, like, we're not even going that long right now. We're only at 35 minutes. And it's just... I don't know, man. What happens if, like... in any universe, is there that I could beat him by, like, a wide margin?
What? Where are you at?
Because I think the only possibility is, like, him winning or him winning by a wide margin in most people's mind. I'm just asking.
Fair. That's fair. But
like I said, I am a realist. I'm just asking.
one of you guys are going to win. It ain't going to be a close boy.
Yeah, okay. It's not going to be neck and neck.
No.
You don't think so?
No. But
I don't know. I think that's the only way I could win.
But I want to see both people finish the race.
Wait, I'm not. I might get dusted at some point. I'm not quitting. It's only 5 more seconds. Just run. Like,
Bang.
Other than
Put the head
that,
down.
Other than that, it's over. Yeah.
Going to have some rope? Going to jump rope beforehand like you're on the vid or not?
I don't know. I definitely got to stretch extensively tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like a long time. Maybe I got to get in my RVD bag of stretching. The way he stretched. Maybe sit across 2 chairs. No, I can't do a split. I don't know how he did that. He does that type of shit. Yeah, I got to stretch for a while. Definitely, probably a little warm up. A little something, a little something light. Can't be too. I mean, it's only a 15-second sprint probably. So I could work out before if I wanted to.
Should get some
It's
water ice for the fans out here.
They can support their own thing.
Yeah, they can.
I supplied the NBA player. What else would you like me to do?
Facts.
Like, let's see. It's still supposed to be sunny tomorrow.
Oh,
all
good.
day. That's
all day.
Yeah, literally all day.
The crew will be out there.
That's awesome. Good. I didn't want no rain because I think if it rained, it would have got postponed.
Yeah. Mike Scott don't need to be out there in the wet.
He don't need to be in the rain.
But this will be cool. People will show out. People will be there.
You're sadly not, possibly not coming.
We're in the mix right now. My boss hasn't been in all week, but.
And you're low on the toting pole.
And I'm low because I'm a new boy to my company. So I'm torn right now. But if you see a man in a suit, that is me, the co-host, Dante P.
DP, Dante Parentozzi. I hope to see you there. I hope to see everybody that's reached out, even if I haven't heard from you in forever. I don't care. Show some love. Try and get some pics off with Mike Scott and post to your social media.
This is exciting.
I understand what it is. It's cool.
It's all about having fun.
Yeah, this is just a little something. This is just the beginning, possibly.
Let's get it, boo.
This may be like my break into that world.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to sit with NBC Sports today if this didn't happen.
Facts.
Like
Totally agree.
None of these people would have been talking to me, which is completely fine and respectable.
But sometimes
something happens.
It just goes your way sometimes.
The ball bounced my way.
Yes, it did.
Well, I think we don't really need to dress it up anymore. The race is happening tomorrow, 12 p.m. noon.
12 p.m.
10th and Bigler, South Philly Super Site, 12 at noon on the track. You don't have to stand. There's stands where you can sit. I never understood why they're called stands when they're seats, but that is a completely random thought. Yeah, come out, support, get some pictures with Mike Scott, have a good time. Root for me, root against me, bet against me, whatever you'd like to do, go ahead. I don't care. I just want everyone to have a good time because that's all I'm doing. This is so crazy.
Like banging.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Podcast or a cheesesteak. It's a win-win, all right?
You know what's funny? Somebody was like, "Oh, I don't think that's a fair trade." I was like, "What would you like me to give him?"
Yeah.
Like,
the man has everything he wants.
Yeah, he could have hoped for it when he was my age, so
right. What
would you like to do? But dude, it's nuts. And nothing simple. I mean, I already thought what I was going to wear too. I was talking about what I was going to wear for the workout video, the hype video, which is on my Instagram at _JD Virgilio. I'm probably just going to wear Prep Charter shorts, the Outlet Pass podcast t-shirt, and the same sneakers I wore in the video. Pretty quick and simple.
Shout out to Prep Charter.
Shout out Prep Charter. I like to wear tank tops, but I don't have a tank top podcast shirt yet, unless I can cut the sleeves off, but I don't want to do that yet.
No.
I'll just get a regular
hot
tank
off the
top.
press, boy.
They're hot.
Anybody that wants them, reach out.
Reach out. We'll get you on the waiting list. Sadly, it is a waiting list right now. We just got to get more. But I hope you get one because I know people like T-shirts. And the feedback on the new logo has been pretty good. That's all. Yeah. That also happened.
Yeah. Thank you to Nicolette.
Thank you, Nicolette, for that once again. You killed it. You took my little shitty concept and turned it into something I could have never drawn with my two hands. So thank you very much. I think that's it. Would you like to say anything to the people, Don?
Yeah. Thank you to everyone that's been a part of this past week and everyone from the beginning. That's all I got.
Well, and you can listen to the Outlet Pass podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. You can rate it 5 stars, subscribe, like, follow, repost, tell a friend to tell a friend. You can follow the Outlet Pass podcast on Instagram, the Outlet Pass podcast, and on Twitter, pass_podcast, me _JD Virgilio on both Twitter and Instagram. And this has been the Outlet Pass podcast. The ball being our opinions, and we're passing it out to you. Peace.